Hi, Emmanuel from Geekception here, and in this video I'll be taking a look at the Oppo Watch. I'll be unboxing it, running with it, and even sleeping with it. Let's begin. And welcome back. If you're new here, thanks for checking out my channel. Here are some of the recent videos that I've released in case you've missed it. Starting with the front of the box, and it has the watch with the text there, Oppo Watch. Going to the back of the box and I see some of the specifications of the watch. Getting into the box was relatively easy. The box here reminds me of a certain fruit company. Immediately I get in the box, I see the watch nicely presented here. We'll come back to that later. Underneath, I find two different sections. The first is the charger for the Oppo Watch. The next are some of the paperwork that I guarantee you are never going to read. The last item in the box is a watch strap holder thingy. I mean, if you know what this is called, please let me know in the comment section down there below. As promised, let's get back to the watch. And the first thing I notice is just how sleek it is. It has curved edges to the side, which look really sweet. There are two buttons on the right side. Underneath the watch, I see the sensors and the magnetic charging pins. There's also a button that you can press to remove the band in case you want to replace it sometime in the future. The Oppo Watch has a GPS which you can use to track multiple activities. It also offers sleep tracking, heart rate tracking, and a daily activity monitor. Setting up the Oppo Watch is fairly straightforward. It prompts you to install the Wear OS app from either the Play Store or App Store in case you are using iOS. I head to the App Store and I install the Wear OS app here. Now it's time to pair the watch. I launch the Wear OS app, go through all of the boring steps, and finally we are paired, baby. Immediately though, I get a notification for an available software update that I install, and then another one, which I install again. Finally getting into Wear OS, and frankly there's not much I can do here aside from change watch faces really. To be able to get enhanced functionality, you need to install the ATAP Health app. ATAP Health app. That is a mouth twister. Anyways, now for me, I did not use the ATAP app for a long part of my testing, which was a bad idea. Info such as daily activity, heart rate, sleep data, and workout can only be accessed via the ATAP Health app, so I highly recommend you download it if you have an Oppo Watch. Also, you can manage your device, download new watch faces, and adjust workout goals with the ATAP Health app. One thing to note though is that you are not limited to the ATAP app. Since the Oppo Watch runs Wear OS, you can technically install other tracking apps on the watch. Going through the watch interface, and it is very fast. Swipe left to access Google Assistant, swipe down to access options such as movie mode or do not disturb mode or even a torch. Swipe right to see your daily activity. Press the top button to see all of your apps in the app drawer, and press the bottom button to see a sports activity dashboard. Now, keeping up with the theme of sports that I've started talking about, let's talk about using this watch to track physical activity. Now, I mainly use it to run as I run every day, and I use this to track my run. Now, thanks to the heart rate sensor and onboard GPS, that was something I was really looking forward to. And after running with the Oppo Watch, there were some things that I noticed that I'll be sharing with you right now. And the first thing immediately that I noticed is that the GPS on here is slightly inaccurate at first, then largely inaccurate after a while. So let's say a 10-kilometer run tracked on my phone and on my soon-to running watch right here comes out to about 10 kilometers, while the Oppo Watch comes out to about 13 kilometers. So 3-kilometer difference, which is a lot. Another thing is that your physical activities are not stored on the watch. This meant that while I ran every single day, I was only able to see my activity from the day I installed the ATAP Health app, which is the part I said I'll come to. So yes, you really need that app to be able to see all of your past physical activity. Something that impressed me here though is the heart rate sensor. The readings are constant and synchronized with my dedicated running watch here, which is the Sunto 9 Peak. So when it comes to accuracy, I'm really impressed right here. The Oppo Watch also has automatic sleep tracking functionality, and I have to say, again, this is where I'm also quite impressed. It is one of the most accurate sleep trackers that I've ever used. Even on days where I woke up in the middle of the night, let's say for 3 hours, stayed up to watch a Chelsea game, of course, and then went back to bed, it was able to accurately track my sleep well. So when it comes to sleep tracking, A+. Battery life overnight, when I go to bed and wake up the next morning, it drains about 10%, which I think is pretty decent. Bravo, Oppo. Bravo. Moving on to battery life, and in my experience, the Oppo Watch constantly gave me about 2 days of use on average, I would say. Now, this is with heart rate monitoring, sports tracking, and sleep tracking as well. What is even more impressive is that it has fast charge, which means that even when charging for a couple of minutes, it gave me hours of battery life, and it was so quick. So I'm really appreciative of battery life, and this is another area where I'm seriously impressed with the Oppo Watch. Price-wise, the Oppo Watch retails for 1,299 Malaysian ringgit with on-screen conversions right now. In conclusion, I must say that I've been pleasantly surprised actually by the Oppo Watch. It is sleek, functional, and I really enjoyed using it. Now, GPS tracking was not the best, but I think it made up in other areas as well. So what are your thoughts about this watch? Please let me know in the comment section down there below. I've been Emmanuel, this is Geekception, and don't forget to remain awesome. Bye.